Welcome to my channel. My name is Grace, and you are highly welcome to Grace's Insight. All right, yeah. So in this video, I'm gonna be reacting to the 10 oldest cities in the UK. Wow! In fact, I'm so curious. I want to know. I just want to know the 10 oldest cities in the UK. So let's do this and let me know what you think about this video on the comment section. Okay, so and I'll be leaving the original link of this video in the description box below. Alex in Great Britain. Wow, that is the channel name, so please try to check it out. All right, yeah, so let's do this.
So what are the oldest cities in the United Kingdom? Well, there are 10
Okay.
that are so old that they predate the record books themselves and are said to have held their city status since time immemorial. Before I dive into the list, though, I should explain briefly what constitutes a city in the UK. In short, there are two kinds. Those with an Anglican cathedral, which alone qualifies them by
Ooh.
ancient prescriptive right, and those who are granted city status following an application. The latter kind came about during Queen Victoria's reign, where many industrial towns became cities. But we're here to focus on the former, specifically those whose founding date is unknown, mostly on account of the poor record keeping of the Saxons. For perspective, the oldest UK city with a definitive date is believed to be Durham, founded in AD 995, assuming the records of the time are accurate.
Wow.
So the 10 oldest cities, in order from north to south, rather than chronological order, as that part is unknown, are as follows. Number 1. Originally a Roman settlement founded in AD 71 under the name Eboracum, the city of York is situated at the confluence of the River Ouse and River Foss. It became a suitable outpost at which the Romans could suppress the local tribe, the Brigantes. In the 4th century, Emperor Constantine the Great was
Oh
declared
my
Roman Emperor
god.
in York, and he became the first to allow Christians to worship freely, and by the year 314, Eboracum had its first bishop. In the 7th century, the Saxons came and named it Eoforwic, with the wic suffix suggesting that it was a trading centre. In 601, Pope Gregory sent a mission to convert the British to Christianity. He selected York to be the church's centre in the
Wow.
north. In 735, York became an archbishopric. In AD 866, the Danish Vikings conquered Eoforwic and put their own Scandinavian spin on it, naming it Jorvik, and made it their effective capital in the
That's
British Isles.
beautiful.
Its iconic cathedral, York Minster, or to give it its official name, the Cathedral and Metropolitan Church of St. Peter in
Whew, oh
York.
my goodness, I must say that this city, this number one city, is indeed an old city, because from the structures of the building you could say that indeed this city is an old city. Yeah, it looks so old, it looks so, ancient kind of, structure. Yes, it's an ancient city. It looks so, yeah. Oh my goodness, no wonder sometimes some certain parts of UK looks ancient, and that's really amazing, because in this time of our, generation now, like in this time, you will hardly see ancient cities, because maybe because some countries will kind of, demolish the ancient houses, old houses, and build new one. So any country that has this ancient building, and it's good because it brings back so much memory. It brings back a lot of, memories in the olden days. People will want to go there, and sometimes it could be like a tour places for people, a tour place for foreigners. Honestly speaking, this is really amazing. I'm enjoying this. It's quite interesting and beautiful at the same time. All right, what do you think? Let's continue.
York was consecrated in 1472 on the site of an old Saxon church believed to date from the 7th century, which in turn was on site of the old Roman basilica. This is, of course, the seat of the Archbishop of York. Number 2. In the 6th century, St. Daniel founded a monastery in a settlement in the area we now refer to as North Wales. This
Wow.
became known as Bangor, meaning wattled enclosure in Old Welsh. Daniel became the first bishop of Bangor in the Kingdom of Gwynedd. On the site of the original monastery is Bangor Cathedral, which was built in the 12th and 13th centuries. Restorations took place over the centuries following
Ooh,
various
and
attacks, including one
look
instance
at
when
that
King John
church.
destroyed it during the raid on Gwynedd. Bangor is the oldest city in Wales, or to put it another way, the oldest city in the UK outside of England. Number 3.
Wow.
In the 7th century, St. Chad, Bishop of Mercia, declared this city his bishop's seat. The settlement was Lichfield, and it became the focal point of Christianity in the Kingdom of Mercia. Following Chad's death in 672, Lichfield became a place of pilgrimage. A Saxon church was built, which became his resting place. In the same spot, the Normans built a new cathedral from the year 1085. The construction of the present cathedral began in 1195, featuring the UK's only medieval triple spire. Number 4. Very little is known about the Roman history of this city, but the Saxon settlers discovered a fort here and named it Weargorna
This
Sestra,
is
though the
beautiful.
meaning of Weargorna is unclear. Nevertheless, the name evolved to Worcester. In the 7th century, the first cathedral at Worcester was built, which
Please,
became
are you from, from the UK? Where is where Ghana? Can you please, enlighten me more? Oh my God, look at that structure of that where Ghana. It looks so beautiful, honestly. Oh my goodness. This video is just interesting, honestly speaking, and I'm loving it, honestly speaking. I'm loving it. Let's continue.
the seat of the Bishop of the Hwickers. Hwicker was a tribal kingdom existing from the 6th to the 8th century, situated around the area equating approximately to parts of
So
Worcestershire,
beautiful.
Warwickshire and Gloucestershire of today. Worcester was its capital. With the Viking invasion and subsequent establishment of the Danelaw in the 9th century, Worcester became a burh, i.e. a fortified settlement, as part of a move by King Ethelred and his wife Ethelfled to solidify the kingdom of Mercia against the Danish threat to the east.
Wow.
From the late 11th to the 16th century, a second cathedral was built in Worcester in a range of architectural styles from Norman to Perpendicular Gothic. Number 5.
Oh my
In the 7th
God.
century, Bishop Potter became
Oh my God, look at those, old cathedral, all these churches. Oh my God. Those, services do go on. I don't know if you're from the British and you're still watching me up until this moment, please, can you let me know if they still carry on like mass in those churches, all those cathedral? Do they still carry out, some how do I even put it so that you guys will understand? Is this still functioning up until date? Yeah, we are in 2025. Or is just there for, tour purpose? Is no longer in function? I don't know. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Oh my God, that would be so beautiful. Honestly, those cathedrals. So, look at the names they are calling. Oh my God, it's amazing. This were back in the days. Do you know how many years and this building are still there? Oh my God. Let's continue.
bishop of this city and is believed to have been responsible for the construction of the first cathedral there. The city is Hereford. The name Hereford is believed to derive from Old English for army river crossing. It was a frontier settlement which saw various conflicts between the Anglo-Saxons and not only the native Welsh but the Danes as well. In 1079, the Normans began the construction of the current Hereford Cathedral on the site of its Saxon predecessor. Work continued into the 13th century. Number 6. Now, here's where things get a bit technical. In the eyes of the law, the City of London with emphasis on the city, refers to the approximate area the Romans inhabited from the 1st century AD, also called the square
Ooh,
mile. This is
London.
actually both a city and a ceremonial county in its own right, and an enclave surrounded by the ceremonial county of Greater London. In the 9th century, Alfred the Great is believed to have come across the old Roman fortifications and turned it into a Saxon fortified settlement that could better withstand Viking attacks than the previous base, believed to be around the Covent Garden area, with 2 street names of today providing
Whoa.
clues, as in Old English, Strand means beach, and Aldwych means old trading centre. Following the establishment of the Archdiocese of Canterbury, a cathedral was constructed in London in the 7th century and was dedicated to
Whoa.
St. Paul. This has gone through various iterations up to the present structure designed by Christopher Wren in the aftermath of the
Oh
Great
my
Fire.
goodness, London is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, yes, London is really beautiful. Can you see all those structures? Oh my god, they look so beautiful, honestly speaking. So, London is among the oldest cities in the UK. Wow, this is interesting, honestly. This is interesting. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Let's continue.
Of 1666. Number 7. Before the Romans came, this area was home to a tribe known as the Cantiaci, from which the name of both the city and its county, Kent, derive. The city, of course, being
Wow.
Canterbury. After the Claudian invasion of AD 43, the Romans established a military base which they called Duravernum Cantiacorum.
Canterbury.
This became the principal trading center.
Oh my goodness. I used to hear about I used to hear Canterbury, but I've not really, I always hear it Canterbury, but oh my God, this is actually my first time seeing it. Or maybe I have come across it, but I didn't know it's Canterbury. But I just love this because I'm also learning at the same time Canterbury, and it's so beautiful. Let's continue.
For the surrounding area. Around AD 270, defensive walls were put in place, which remain in place to this day, albeit with various reworkings. In the 6th century, the Jutes established the Kingdom of Kent, with Canterbury becoming its capital. In AD 597, St. Augustine arrived in England on a mission to convert its inhabitants to Christianity. In doing so, Augustine
This is
became the
so
first
beautiful. This city
Archbishop
is
of
beautiful.
Canterbury. By the 9th century, it was firmly established as the centre of the English Church. This did, however, mark it out as a target for the Danish Vikings across multiple generations. In 1011, Canterbury Cathedral was
Wow.
burnt following the capture of Archbishop Alfege. The cathedral was rebuilt and subsequently burnt on 2 more occasions before being built in stone. It was the site
Oh.
of the martyrdom of Thomas Becket in 1170 by the Knights of Henry II, and subsequently became a place of pilgrimage. Number 8. England's smallest city
Oh.
is also among its oldest. Named after the wells in the grounds of Bishop's Palace and the cathedral, the city of Wells is believed to have originated as a small Roman
Wow.
settlement. In the early 8th century, King
This is
Ine of
nice.
Wessex chose Wells as the site of a
Yes.
minster church. By the early 10th century, the Diocese of Wells had been founded by King Edward the Elder. This diocese moved to Bath in the Norman period, but as a compromise, a joint diocese was later set up between the two, but officially returned exclusively to Wells in the 13th century, several decades after the construction had begun on Wells Cathedral. Number 9. The first inhabitants of this city are believed to be the Belgae tribe.
Oh.
The Romans arrived here shortly after the Claudian invasion of AD 43 and established their own settlement, which they called Venta Belgarum. The meaning of Venta is uncertain, but believed to be a Brythonic word for market. When the Saxons discovered the abandoned Roman settlement, they named it Venta Casta, meaning Fort of Venta, which evolved into Winchester. In the 7th century, a church was built
Wow.
here, and in AD 676 the Bishop of Wessex moved his seat to Winchester, effectively
Winchester.
making it a cathedral. The Normans would later demolish this in the late 11th century and begin to build in its place the present Winchester Cathedral, although work continued until the 16th century. In AD 871, Alfred the Great was crowned King
This
of
is
Wessex
beautiful
and
fun.
established Winchester as its capital.
This is
When
nice.
England became united as a single kingdom in the 10th century, Winchester remained the capital until the 12th century. Number 10. In the 1st century AD, the Romans ventured into an area of the southwestern British Isles, where they founded Isca
Oh,
Domnoniorum, a name which references the Domnoni tribe who predated the Romans and whom the county Devon is named after. The city was of course Exeter, was situated at the southwestern terminus of the ancient Roman road, known as the Fosse Way. In the 7th century, the Saxons settled in the ruins of the abandoned Roman settlement, which they named Escancester, whose name evolved to Exeter. Having been
yeah.
subject to various Viking attacks, it was fortified in the 10th century by King Athelstan. In the year 1003, disaster struck as the Vikings plundered the city after they were let in through the gates. Although more or less reduced to rubble, Exeter recovered, and by 1050, Exeter Cathedral was founded. From the early 12th century, it was rebuilt by the Normans. And those are the 10 oldest cities in the United
Wow.
Kingdom as it pertains to city status, and to reiterate in no particular chronological order, as their dates of foundation will remain a mystery. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. All the footage featured comes
Wow,
courtesy of my
wow,
flagship
wow.
channel, 4K Explorer. So if you'd like to see the complete walks of these cities, you can find a link to the channel in the description below. Have a great
Oh
day.
my goodness, like, oh my goodness, like, I just love what I watched now. This is so beautiful and unique. But there's something I noticed in this video, like, all the cities mentioned in this video all have cathedral churches. Oh my god, oh my god, like, and all the cathedrals, like, it has this beautiful unique structure. Hi, oh my god, I wish I can just go to any of them, like, and see how it is. Because another thing is, all these churches that are built in these cities are still there. And oh my god, oh my goodness, it has a unique structure, beautiful, crafted, like, this is amazing. And another thing is, in all the cities, their kind of houses there are unique. From my own observation, these cities, you know way of, the how this particular city, the way the structure of the houses will be different in another city. And oh my god, oh my god, this is amazing. This is amazing. UK is really a beautiful and a unique country. And ah, history can never be wiped away. History can never be forgotten. No matter how many years we live or stay, you know, generations upon generations, we keep, you know, we keep learning more, we keep hearing about the existence, how so many things come to life, how so many things comes to existence. This is really beautiful. And I love Cranberry. If you ask me any city I love more in this place, is Cranberry. Any city I like, if you ask me which city would I want to visit, I would love to visit Cranberry. I would love to visit Wales. Oh my god. And I would love to visit London. There's this other city he called this last one, Exeter, right? Oh my god. Like, these cities are just so unique and beautiful. It's so unique and beautiful. And I love this. Let me know what you think about this video on the comment section, and please check out the original link of this video under my description box below. There you are going to see more beautiful videos, more amazing content from this channel. Okay, thank you. If you watched up until this moment, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you in the next one.